to gain. Watch out, world. I'm going to make it rain. My commitment is strong. My faith has power. I'm going to see you through to your finest hour. I'm counting on the sparkle that's deep inside of me to shine on other women who strive for victory. So I stand here tall, proud of what I've conquered. I'm a top-ranking Sapphire National presidential founder. My name is Tracy Rogers. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my testimony, and that's, am I okay here? I'm used to walking with a mic, and anyway. So, that's my affirmation, and that's what started my journey. Am I okay here? It's crazy. So, just to give you a little background, last March, 2017, I was homeless, and living in I was sleeping in a car that wasn't even mine. It was 25 years old. The windows didn't roll up and down. Didn't really have heat and air conditioning, but there was a situation that had happened over a period of a year and a half that I found myself with no place to live. And so I packed up my dog and a few boxes, and I had my car. And after a short bit, I swallowed my pride, 56 years old. I went knocking on my mom's door and let her know how bad it really was. And so I was like, Mom, if I can just live here for a while, I will, get back on my feet. I had a full-time job. I worked on a Washington State ferry, but I'm here to tell you this. If you don't have 6 months of your income in savings right now, you are a month away from being homeless. And I'm telling you, it happens. Do I look like a homeless person? But I was a homeless person. And actually, do you like to see the dress? I wore this on purpose because I actually spoke last year and taught a class, and this is the dress I wore, and I'm going to share a little bit about it with you. But that was in March of 2017, and in April, I heard about this company called Color Street. So I looked into it, and here I am. But I saw the vision. I saw this product and how amazing it was, and I went running for it. We launched on June 12th. Still working my full-time job. I had not told my mother that I was selling Color Street. As a matter of fact, when I don't know whose water this is, but I'm stealing it. Because I can. So I didn't tell my mom I was selling it. This Color Street box came, and she's like, "What are you sewing now?" I'm like, "Mom, companies are always mailing me stuff. Like, I don't know." Because I had gone to school to be a merchant marine, because if you worked on a boat, you made a lot of money. I'm afraid of boats, I'm afraid of water. So she had it in her mind for me to go out with my son and be this merchant marine, so I wasn't telling her about it. I got the kit, and we launched. And I was relentless, because I had nowhere to go but up. When you slept in your car, and I live on a really small island, everybody knows me. If you live in a small town, raise your hand. I lived in a small town on an island. So it was really, I had to hide. Like, I had to find places to park because I didn't want them to see me sleeping in my car. So we launched, Color Street launched, and I just ran, I went running for it. I ran for it. And I'm going to give you some tips on what I did, but if there's anyone out there who's having a hard time, I don't know where you're at in life. Maybe you're like me and you lost everything. You had nowhere to go. You were sleeping in your car. You were a week away from sleeping in your car. You need to latch on to this business, Color Street. And you need to run relentless. You need to be unstoppable. I was going to the food bank twice a week. I couldn't even be on state assistance because I didn't have an address. So I was, literally going to churches for dinner and churches for breakfast. And my family didn't know how bad it was because I had a lot of pride. And I was 56. And at 56 years old, I should have been in better shape. So I'm here to tell you, if you want this business to work for you. You can have whatever you want. Whatever you want. We launched last June. We had our first convention, 300 people. It was so cute. It was cute. This is huge. And I remember doing a breakout training, and I wore this dress. And I had, it was only like a $30 dress, but y'all didn't even know, I saved a lot of money to buy this $30 dress. And I did this class, and I was going through my clothes and what I was going to wear today, stressing out. How many of y'all stressed out about what you're going to wear, right? I brought, I think 17 pairs of shoes just to go with this dress, but I picked these. And so I was, I found this dress in the back of my closet. I'm like, this is it. This is the one. Because I'm here to say that I wore this dress last year to convention, and I'm wearing it this year to convention. It's the same dress. I'm the same person. But what I chose to do with Color Street is run like hell. You might have heard the book, I'm the Queen of Excuses. I wrote it. I can autograph it for you. I've got some up in my room. So I'm not one that accepts excuses anymore, because it doesn't get any worse than what my situation was. We all have reasons, which are really excuses, why we can't do this business. And I'm not going to go into them, because you know what? I wrote the book, but I know that you wrote the second and third and fourth copy of it, because, you've got to put your excuses down. Whatever your excuse is not to do this business, you need to make that your reason why you need to do this business. Because I'm here to tell you guys, my life is amazing right now. I went from being homeless to having a house that's 25 feet from the beach. I wake up every morning and look out the window, and I see the water come rolling in. And every day I wake up going, I live here. It's not an Airbnb that I have to pack up and leave tomorrow. I live here. I just flew to Oklahoma to buy a car and drive it home. My third car. But I'm selling the other two. I gave one away. But I say this not to impress you, but I say this to impress upon you. If somebody would have told me a year ago that I would be even buying a car, I wouldn't have believed you. So not only am I able to change my life and my children's life, my daughter's here, she's an executive. My daughter-in-law's here, she's promoting as a team leader. My family's in this, but I'm changing lives, not only my family, but people that I touch. My team is close to 8,000 people. If I just said no, I don't know. So you know what? First of all, don't be afraid to talk to people, because somebody needs Color Street as bad as I did, or as bad as you did. So what I want to say, you want to get to the top, you want to be a sapphire, or a national, or a director, or a diamond. I'm running for diamond this year. This is what you have to do. Put your excuses down. Bury them. My team knows never give me an excuse, because I was homeless. Personal development. What changed my life is personal development. When I found this amazing, blessed company that came into my life, I committed to personal development every day. It started with 20 minutes a day, then it went to an hour a day. Now it's an hour and a half a day. When I wake up, I read. If I'm in between calls or coaching calls, I read. Before I go to bed, I had to put in my mind I had to reprogram it. Because you guys, I'm telling you, some of you have had a life of hard knocks. Some of you, I know there's people in this room that when you go home, your electricity may be turned off. Your husband might have packed up and left. There's some bad crap going on, you guys, I get it. But you've got to use that as a reason to change your life, and Color Street will do it. Y'all saw the incomes that were released yesterday. My life has changed. And I'm not only able to help my family, but people in my community, and charities that are dear to my heart, and just strangers, and people at convention. I mean, it's amazing. So thank you for hearing that. I just want to say this, you guys. You've got to be relentless. You have to commit to doing this. I had every reason in the book not to do this. I was living in a car. I was humiliated. I was horrified. I was scared. It was dark. That was my reason to run. because I had nowhere else to go. And thank you, Mr. Park, that he created this amazing product and company and gave this gift to not only me, but to you and to your team at home and to all the other women who haven't experienced Color Street yet. Don't be afraid to share this. There's a Tracy Rogers out there that needs you. There's somebody